Well, you probably guessed by the title screen, probably like a couple seconds ago, that I'm going to be redoing a very old video I done like a year ago, around about this time of year. That video was GTA in chronological order. This would be called GTA in chronological order, but it doesn't fit on the title thing. That's the only limitation. What's it called? Yeah, I'm gonna be redoing it because the original one had like the shittest quality on the planet. Not even gonna lie about that. Shite quality, so this is gonna be a sort of newer version. I guess we'll get off to it then. The original, the first game in like the timeline, I'd say, is GTA London, which was a very odd game. It was one of the 2D games, top down, and it was actually, I'd say, fairly good because it was one of the first ones to have like a proper story, I'd say. I have never played it, but from what I heard, it's pretty good. On to the next one. I think, yeah, GTA 1 comes next in the timeline. GTA 1 takes place around, oh well, I forgot to say, GTA London probably takes place around about 1969, around about, I'd say. I think that's what they said in the game. Now GTA 1, I'm not too sure about this, but I think it takes place sometime around about the 1970s. GTA 2 takes place a bit after that, in the early 1980s, late 1970s, I'd say. Now we're on to the 3D games, right? Which I think I know more knowledge about. GTA Vice City. No, Vice City Stories comes next in the timeline, which was 2 years after, no, 2 years before normal Vice Cities. Vice City, I think that takes place 1980 something, because the information won't load up properly at the moment. 1985 is when, yeah, so 1983 is around about when Vice City Stories takes place. Vice City takes place in 1985. Next in timeline would have to be, next in the timeline is probably Liberty City Stories. I never actually looked up the story of that one. Probably should have. Would have made this much better. Which takes place in the early 90s. After that comes what's it called? San Andreas, which takes place in 1994, around about, I'd say. Which, in my opinion, San Andreas was really good. So that's 20 years between San Andreas and the story of San Andreas and the story of GTA 5. There's like around about 19 to 20 years. Alright, on to the next one. Liberty City, no, GTA 3 takes place in 1998, I think. Yeah, around about there. Which is the last in the retro franchise. You know, on the PS2, and the Xbox, and the PC. Well, not the last on the PC. Next in the timeline, we have GTA 4. Takes place around about 2004-ish, I'd say. 2001, because they're on about, no, actually not 2001, 2004 or 5, I'd say, because there's references of terrorist attacks, no offense to anybody, which I think might have something to do with the whole thing over there. That's why I was thinking 2001, but don't know. What's it called? Next in the timeline is The Lost and the Damned, which, in my opinion, shite. Graphics, shite. Bikings, the biking gang mechanic was just shite. In my opinion, it was a bit shite. I've said it enough. Yeah. And the main character gets killed off real easily, as we can tell from GTA 5. Got his head squished. Okay, next on to the next game. The Ballad of Gay Tony. Actually no, Lost and Damned 2006 to 7, I'd say, around about. Ballad of Gay Tony, which was actually remarkable. I loved that expansion pack. Because you have this, like, there's more helicopters, which we all have to admit were your favourite part of that game. Yes. You definitely didn't go for the graphics, trust me. But it was Ballad of Gay Tony took place around about 2008, 2009, I'd say, possibly 2010, around about. Now on to GTA 5, which we all know takes place. No, wait. GTA Online takes place 6 months before GTA 5 Online, which would mean it takes place in 2012 or 13-ish area. GTA Online takes place in, because the story of GTA 5 takes place in 2013 slash tiny bit 2014, I think. No, 2013, like at the end of the year. Also, little thing on the side, I think Red Dead Redemption is tied in with the universe of GTA, just because all the references and shit in it. Now they could just be references and all, but I still think there's some correlation between them. So Red Dead Redemption's probably the first thing in the timeline at the moment, so shite. Well, I'm not redoing this. My throat's in bits. Confirmation practice. Well, thank you for watching. Possibly newer games to review someday. Well, actually, there's one video I have planned just ahead of things. Well, there's two. One, maybe mod reviews whenever they come to Fallout 4 on the consoles. We just have to be patient on that one. And a Far Harbor review, which, look, the Far Harbor review is sort of guaranteed, because they're sort of my well, I think you'd really enjoy the reviews. I have to admit the Wasteland Workshop review was kind of shite. I will just put that out there. I was feeling like deleting it, but I was just like, no, I'm not deleting it because I don't have the time to redo it. So maybe I'll redo it one of the days. I have to admit, I've only played the DLC once. That's just because I'm not too big a fan of it. They added some really cool things and they added some kind of shit things, but it just wasn't my sort of thing. Far Harbor, I say, will be good because it's better than the Shivering Islands. Apparently it's bigger than it, which, spot on. Yeah, I suppose that's it. Oh yeah, confirmation's coming up soon enough, so that's sort of where I'll be buying stuff. So there'll be more content reviews, more live streams and things like that. So just wait and see. I suppose that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and tell me what you want me to do in chronological order next, because I really love this series. It's the longest going series at the moment. Surprisingly, not many of my series last this long. But thanks for watching. Also suggest what you want me to do on a let's play, I suppose, because I can do let's plays of many series. That's proper English, I'm pretty sure. Right. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. You know, do all that jazz that YouTubers do. Yeah. Oh, thank you for watching, and goodbye. PlayStation